already hosted me?
Oh, Teresa, I do need to make you a co-host, don't I? Okay. Well, we are recording. We recorded that I forgot to make you co-host.
Well, I didn't. So there you go. Hey, y'all. Happy Monday night. Can you believe that the first month of the new seminar year will be drawing to a close in the next 5 days? Is that crazy?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yep. I didn't get my order in.
Time is spinning, and I sent out an email about this today, and I know Susan will totally agree with me. This is the most critical month of the year, and Denise Simpson, I'm going to pat you on the back. You're the only one on with us tonight, but you have already hit your 600 plus goal for the month, and you've earned your Spark a Chain Reaction gorgeous earrings.
Are they on? You don't have them yet. Okay. Can't wait to see them.
We will be getting them soon. So congratulations. That is awesome. And that's a great, somebody else is in the waiting room.
Oh, really? Oh, Jenny Hinkle.
Yeah. Oh, I can admit too. Okay, that's the assign. Okay, so I can take
hi, Jenny.
As well.
Sorry I made you wait in the waiting room. The green room. You're in the green room.
That's a cute picture, Jenny. One of these days, you're going to be on there live and in person. We were just appreciating, first of all, Denise and anybody else who's watching this call, whose goal is to start the year out being consistent with the Spark a Chain Reaction challenge that the company has given us, because everything starts from there. Everything starts from there. I mean, new consultant, experienced consultants, that's one of the lessons that I think is so important for you to understand, is that when you set a goal to be a consistent star, which means consistently 600 a month, which means consistently earning whatever the prize is for the month, and then being a star consultant at the quarter, and then doing that all 4 quarters, and then being a consistent star consultant at the end of the year. You just and then you get the other prizes for consistency along the way. It's huge to make this your thing. All other stuff comes out of it. And how much fun is it to say, look to my consultants and to my customers, look what you helped me earn. Look what your business supported and helped not only my family and my income, but look at the cool prizes that I get to win. So I think that's an important lesson for all consultants, is make sure that that's like, oh, wait a minute, somebody else is in the waiting room.
Why is that like this? Okay, I gotta go in and make sure I don't do that next time.
It's okay. Hello. Hey, Teresa. We're having some little, we're still, I said, we can give anybody hope if Susan and I can figure out this.
Susan can figure it out.
Hey,
you don't have to take part of the credit for that, Teresa. It's if Susan can figure it out.
Anyway, I was just kind of talking about consistency, and that this being the first month, and how important it is to get off to a big start, because you can build on that. I love the Spark a Chain Reaction theme, because you can build on that by just, sliding the spark. There's 5 days left, you guys. Everybody can be in the $600 club. I just think that be that minimum goal to earn those prizes, and pat yourself on the back and show people that you're really serious about your business, and you're also having fun at the same time.
Yeah, absolutely. I remember Mary Kay saying that many a race is won at the starting gate, and this is the starting gate month. You got 5 days. Don't let July pass without doing something, because you will kick yourself next June. You're going to go, what was I thinking? Why could I not have made a few calls and then been a consistent prize winner from the company? So Teresa's right. Absolutely be consistent. And sometimes, if you've just had life happen, which haven't we all had a lot of life happen in 2020? Okay, this year, what somebody said, these 7 months have been the longest 10 years of my life. I mean, that's how it feels.
Yeah.
I don't like to wish my life away, but I'm ready for 2020 to pass on. I just want life to get better and back to normal. However, we've all had a lot of life happen, but there's a couple ways you can look at this in the next 5 days. Okay, if you got nothing in, but you're like, don't be thinking, oh, well, here it is. I don't even know what the date is. What is today? The 27th, 28th?
27.
42nd of July. 27th. You be
27.
going, well, I blew it. I'll just wait until August. No, don't think that. It just make your calls, make your texts, get some people on our call for tomorrow night. There's no reason you can't sell several $100s worth of products in one day. People do it all the time. So you can say, well, okay, maybe you sold nothing so far this month. And you could be saying, well, I need to sell 1,200 so that I can invest half of it. Okay, you could sell $1,200 in 5 days. You absolutely could. Or sometimes I've been saying, well, the month was kind of slow, but daggone it, I'm at least going to sell 600 and invest it to get a good boost onto August. So I don't want to miss July. Oh, one person is waiting.
I got it.
You get her? Okay.
Yeah.
So you can either sell 600 in the next 5 days and reinvest it all, build up your stock for the new seminar year, get your Spark a Chain reaction prize, and get going. Or if you're well on your way, then sell the total of 1,200, reinvest your 50%, take your profit. But don't miss July. Don't miss it.
And listen, we're making it easier on you because we're holding the parties for you. All you've got to do is get them there. And we've got 2 parties this week, but one of them Saturday, and the month's all over. So, you're going to have to do some of the work. But we do have a really fun, big unit-wide. Both units are Party in Your PJs tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. Our local time, 7 o'clock for Central Time people. And all you've got to do is say, hey, I put the text that I put out there, I think, on my page, and I think Susan has too, but just open it up. Make sure you're inviting 10, 15, 20. Make sure that you're texting it out. There's a great graphic that you can use and text it out and just say, would you be my guest? It's going to be so much fun. Come hang out with us for 30, 45 minutes. You want to email it out. To some people, you still need to do an email. Some people, you just do your post, do your big post in your private Mary Kay group page, whatever you call that, whether you've got 5 people in there or 500 people in there, do a group post, use the graphic, call people. Hey, we still have telephones, leave messages, and then, follow up. If you haven't heard back from somebody that you invited that you really want there, then follow up. And if they can't come, the cool thing is, what do you say, Susan, if they say, oh, I can't come Tuesday night?
Well, that's no problem because we can get you signed up for Saturday morning. So you've always got something scheduled ahead. So make sure you always know what would be your next answer. If you can't come, we'll miss you. It will be recorded. You can watch it, but you can also join us on Saturday.
Exactly. Okay? Exactly. You guys, a perfect start is how many? Do we know how many faces a perfect start is? Who knows? Raise your hand. Okay. Yay, Susan. How many faces is a perfect start, Susan?
15.
Okay. In what time frame?
In 15 days.
Okay. And then what's a power start?
30 faces in 30 days. That's right.
Okay, very good. 30 faces in 30 days. You guys, you can use these 2 parties a week on Tuesdays and Saturdays if we decide to keep doing parties on Tuesdays. Susan and I are talking about it, so stay tuned to what we do. But if you choose to keep inviting people, get online. When you place your order, get those samples in. I did that. I've got just a stock list of samples that I want to make sure that I am carrying. Some things they may still not have, but you want to be prepared for that. You don't have to. Don't let not having samples stop you from inviting somebody, because we've done it both ways, and we've done it where some people have samples, some people don't. It's okay. We get so hung up on sometimes on the small things, and don't let that stop you. But get samples to the people that you can get samples to. Invite them to our PJ party. If they can't come to that, invite them to our beauty session on Saturday morning, and be in engaged with that whole, I mean, just that's what you're focused on every day is who's coming, who's coming, who's coming, who's coming. If that's what you did, if I said at the end of the week, I will give you a $500 bonus if you have 5 people at each one of our events on Tuesday and Saturday. If I said, I'm going to give you a $500 bonus if you would have 5 people or a total of 10 this week, how would you work? What would you do? How would you think? Okay, $500 bonus. Well, you could exactly have that. It may not happen this week. It may not happen next week. But if you start thinking and having that kind of mentality when you're inviting and working your business, it's as simple as that. Don't get hung up on what you don't know. Just do what you do know and what Susan and I are putting together for you. I'm putting out there. I mean, it honestly, if you've got problems, you have to let us know. But to me, it couldn't be much simpler. Suze?
I'm going to share my screen real quickly. And I know you guys have this on Teresa's because if I have it on mine, she has it on hers and vice versa. But 5 days ago, you know, we planned this party in your PJs. And so we put on our Facebook groups, here's how you invite someone. Here's the wording. Here's how you text them or email or what you say when you call them. And what to do when they say yes, what questions to ask them. If you don't have samples, I've highlighted that right here. Your guests can still participate, okay? So it's not a big old deal. I mean, I realize if she lives close to you and she gives you a yes tomorrow, run it over there. That's totally fine. But if not, you can say some people will have samples, some won't. But I think you'll really enjoy it. It'll be a fun group of women. You can laugh at the people who are wearing the mask and you won't have yours, but it'll be really fun. So then we even put on here. Here is the invite, okay, that you can text them. Here's what goes in a sample bag. Here's some tips if she has samples, because it tells her to be in front of her sink and have her washcloth ready. Here's tips if she doesn't have samples. Have we got you covered or what? And then 30 minutes before, you want to send her this, or you can just text her, hey, 30 minutes and counting until our party. All right, so you guys, we have made it so easy. So please go to our pages and let us know it wasn't in vain. Use it. It's never been easier. No excuses. Absolutely not.
Nope, you don't have to be there. We do have fun. I feel, you know, at first when all this kind of came about, I was a little concerned about this format. But I feel like we're all in the same room together. We're hanging out. We're talking. You know, last week when we kind of got off track and we truly had a pink huddle and we kind of talked about having the party in your PJs and we put our heads together. That's so cool that we can do that. It's the same way with the pajama party tomorrow night. Will be so much fun. Trust me, it will be a blast. And then our beauty session on Saturday. So engage in those. If you're not sure what we're doing, go back and watch some of our recordings so that you can see that it's something that you can have fun inviting people to. Here's something that I want to kind of point out for new consultants, seasoned consultants. I believe that there's 5 cornerstones. I don't know really if you can have 5 cornerstones, but there's 4 cornerstones and a
center building. Okay.
Exactly, a pyramid. But 5 fundamentals of our business that create a really solid foundation. And the first one is book. We talked about that last week. Schedule the appointments. When you invite somebody to a virtual party, that is scheduling an appointment, okay? That is all part of what you do, is get them to our virtual party, get them to your virtual party, get them to something, but you're scheduling an appointment to see her in some aspect, either on the computer or at her home, at a facial or a party in her home. So that's booking. That's the number. We don't have a business unless we have appointments on our books, and we discussed that last week. The second part that you do is coach. So once you've put the invite out there and you're inviting them to this, you've got to make sure that you're following up, because if they can't come, that's cool. You've at least started to plant the seed that we're doing these kind of fun things, and you can tell her about the next one, whenever that is. Okay, Betty is in the waiting room. So you can, so now you start your list of the people that you've invited, the ones that can't come, the ones that you need to move to another date, that becomes that foundation, that flow. That's the priming of the pump that, you can really start working with those people and putting them in different time slots. The other thing is you don't really have to worry if 6 people want to come or 8 people want to come. You don't even have to think about what am I going to do, because the more the merrier. So book, coach, rebook. And that's another thing that you'll want to master is rescheduling another appointment. So let's say you follow up with somebody that attends one of our virtual parties or one of your virtual parties, then you follow up with her, she's got some questions that was asked or whatever. And so you want to follow up and see what she thought. Then your next point is either to schedule maybe a one-on-one with her. Maybe you need to develop that relationship a little further. Maybe you don't know her very well. Maybe she's, your cousin's neighbor that came and you don't know her. So, and again, you have to use your gut right now with what's going on during this, whether that's advisable or not. And you just have to see. I mean, sometimes one-on-one if you're social distancing, but again, you could schedule a one-on-one on Messenger, on Zoom, on FaceTime, on whatever. So there's always ways now to do one-on-one appointments and talk to her a little bit more about the products maybe that she's interested in taking home with her virtually. Okay, so book, coach, rebook, sell, mastering the art of selling. I think the main thing with the art of selling is that you're finding their need and you're filling it. You're not just trying to sell them a bunch of stuff, right? You get to know who your client is, and will she be overwhelmed with, more than 3 steps, and I don't mean that in a bad way, but some people, the only thing they've been using is, a bar of soap for forever. And so we want to ease them into a skincare system. So I don't want to get into the art of selling, but there is an art to it. And there's some things that you need to learn to be able to communicate well with your client, and then to recruit. So book, coach, rebook, sell, and recruit. Work on mastering those 5 skills. Okay. One step at a time, one day at a week at a time, month at a time, however that works. Those are the things that you focus on. And that is keeping it simple, just keeping it simple. And again, using the tools that we're putting out there for you so that you've got, what do you say? When do you say it? How do you say it? Just copy us. And if you see something that you have a question about, or you want more of, or you're, definitely, fill us in on that too. So this is not a hard business. This is a fun business. And I think it's really kind of a fun time. Even though it's been a scary time and a hard time, I'm thankful, so thankful to Mary Kay that it's been a learning time. Instead of me wanting to curl up under the sheets and just say, I can't deal. It's like, well, I gotta shift. I gotta go another direction. I need to do something new and different. And when we learn new skills and we take on new tasks, it makes us grow. We never stop growing in this business. And so this has been an opportunity to really learn some new skills and some new communication and some new ways to grow our business. And in some ways, there's some better things that are coming out of it. So take a breath. Susan, your turn.
Yeah, what you said. Yeah. Oh, that was excellent. And it's also made me keenly aware of just how amazing Mary Kay InTouch is. Because look at Mary Kay University, look at all the certifications you can be working on, being a skincare certified and color certification. All those things are so good. So there's really no excuse. It's funny, we look back at the way it was, Teresa, when we first started. We thought we were the most updated, in the know, grooving, just the most awesome things. And we had like a consultant guide, a big huge book, and this big old pink Barbie case, looked like a chemistry set in there. Yeah. But there'll be a time where we look back at this right now and go, I can't believe how antiquated that was. So who knows how our company and our business will continue to evolve. But for now, look for the blessing that we have, our company is so advanced. And just as we're thinking, well, got kind of scrambling a little bit, well, heck, as we're looking for materials for tomorrow night, Teresa discovers there's a digital beauty book, there's the digital flip chart, there's all these great things that Teresa and I are going to take through a dry run tomorrow, just so we can make sure that it flows smoothly tomorrow. And you know what? If it doesn't, so what? It's okay. Mary Kay always said, you don't want your parties to be perfect, because people will be sitting there going, I could never do this. I could never be that perfect. No, we're the perfect ones to make them go, well, heck, I could do that.
Exactly.
So yeah. So it is a great time to kind of, find the blessing in the fact that we're all in the same boat, and that I think virtual parties really are here to stay, that they're a lot of fun. So I think we're in good shape. 5 fundamentals, and we're here to help you.
Absolutely. And see, we're kind of just like Mary Kay planned it back in 1963. We're learning the process and then passing it on to you guys, and learning and teaching and learning and teaching. And then you're learning, and then you'll teach and pass it on to your team members and to the people that you share the Mary Kay opportunity with. So that's the beauty of this process. And that's what makes me so proud. And, as Susan said, we're working on just kind of taking the beauty book and having a digital, we're taking the digital flip chart / beauty book, and we're personalizing it even more. And it's going to show you how even you can personalize it as well. So
yeah,
some cool tools. It's going to be a lot of fun tomorrow night. And so it's not too late. That's the other thing I love about these virtual parties. It's not too late. It's never too late. Even a half an hour before the party, it's not too late, because a lot of people aren't doing anything. They're just going to watch another television show or whatever. So make sure that you are letting people know. Exactly. Make a list. Should already have a list, right? You should have a list. Go through who have you invited, and go through. And then they can't come, then book them for Saturday.
Yep.
Any questions, thoughts, comments? Anybody already have guests?
Questions, comments, reactions?
Yeah, really. Yay! Who has a guest lined up for tomorrow night yet? Anybody? Raise your hand. Okay, then we need to get off.
Charlene does.
Hey, you have a question, or you have a guest?
No, I have a guest. I have my girlfriend. Yeah.
Hey, awesome. Okay.
I planted lots of seeds, and I've put a lot of little sample packets in my reorder bags this week, but tomorrow I just need to follow up. Hey, hope to see you tonight. I'll resend that little text picture that's on our Facebook page that has the meeting ID on it. Simple. So I'm excited.
Follow up, remind them. It's easy. You can do it on the couch. That's the cool thing. You can take 5 minutes here and 5 minutes there and shoot out quick text. So, and I'm sure you'll see our reminder text, because we'll be doing the same thing. And so if anybody has a question, of course, you can holler now. You can shoot us a text after we're done here. But thanks for being on with us tonight. And oh my gosh, I can't wait for our pajama party tomorrow night. Are you going to wear your pajamas?
I'm going to. Do you know how much water I'm drinking? I think it's because I sweat in that sauna workout today.
Good.
I just cannot quit drinking.
That's good.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm pretty pooped, so I'm going to go to bed and send out my text tomorrow.
Right.
But I am going to wear my pajamas. I'm probably going to wear one of my cute little terry cloth headbands.
Oh, yeah. We have to do that. Yeah,
so
we'll do
let's
that.
make it fun. Make it fun. Bye, girls. Thank you.
Good night.
Thanks for being on. Good night, everybody.
Bye.